What's good, y'all? It's your man Savage. Welcome to episode 6 of the Thieves Den. Today, man, I've been feeling good. I've really been dialed in lately. I think that a lot of times, especially being a person and people that are, excuse me, I'm sorry, that are creative, I think that, we do a disservice to ourselves by not staying mentally dialed in. So, I think that a good way to stay dialed in, I know none of you asked this, but I think that a great way to stay dialed in, some people say against this, but I'm an advocate for you got to stay focused on the long term, like that big picture. And some people say, don't pay attention to the big picture, live more in the moment, and enjoy the process. I'm a guy that I say enjoy both. Enjoy the process, but stay focused on that big picture. And then find ways to hold yourself accountable in the moment to stay logical about your process on the day-to-day aspect of where you're trying to get to, because if you don't focus on the big picture, you'll lose sight of it. But also, if you stay so focused on the big picture, you forget to enjoy every day as it comes, and it becomes an obsession. So my point that I always like to build to is, if we're not prepared for the game, we're not going to play well. And there's a quote of preparation prevents piss poor performance. At face value, it says a lot. You know what I mean? It says that if we're not prepared, we're not going to do well. And if we don't do well and perform well, that means the final product isn't going to be respected, which undoes all this time, right, that you've been putting in. But there's the other aspect of it where not everything we do is going to be perfect, right? Because we're not perfect beings. God made us, fallible. None of us are infallible. So that means that we're going to have performances that aren't the best. We're going to go out and hoop and we're going to be lethargic sometimes, right? So this is not to excuse being obsessive, right? But I believe that having a healthy level of obsession in your craft and in yourself and in your direction is the best way to get where you're trying to go. Because if you're not healthily obsessed, how can you expect other people to be able to pick that energy up from you? Oh, this guy is serious.